What's good? This your boy OG, G Swain, whatever you want to call me, back on this channel, Swain and Swaggy Sense of Fitness, going over some reviews on some fragrances as well as some fitness tips and tricks. And I'm gonna get to the fitness later down the line. As you're gonna see some fitness videos being popped up. I know it says Swain, Swaggy Sense and Fitness. I know what I wrote on there. You know, I got time. You know, I got time. It's gonna come out. Gonna come out. But right now, we're gonna talk about these fragrances. And these fragrances are from the house of Diesal. And I have 3 of them, and we're gonna discuss them. So without further ado, so the first fragrance that I'm gonna be discussing to y'all within the realm of these 3 that are on the table right now is going to be Diesal Only the Brave Tattoo, which was a release in 2012. And I'm about to break down all the notes, and this is gonna be a lot. So brace yourself, all right? Because I'm gonna be just spitting out names, notes, everything. So even take notes if you have to, all right? So the notes of this: mandarin orange, red apple, pepper sage, tobacco, patchouli, some woody notes, and finally benzoin. So obviously this has a lot of things going on within this bottle, and you know, and obviously for all of these have a nice little apple opening. This one right here, this red apple is so fresh. It's not overly sweet because it hits you with that freshness in the beginning, and it starts to die down into those woody scents. And it's a more mature and more of a scent where it's just like, okay, cool. Like, I grabbed your attention. Now I can hold your attention with the dry down. This is a scent that can be, all of these scents that I'm talking to you about as well are, I believe, unisex, because these are on the sweeter side. I'm not sure how some woman would feel. Sometimes, you know, even in their own right, they think that some of the sweet fragrances that are out there are not for them. They would rather have some of the more masculine, but that's either here nor there. But once again, I believe that this is a unisex and anybody can pull this off if they want to. For me, this is not my favorite out of the 3, to be honest. I would say this is my second favorite. This really is something else. Like, I can tell you that it lasts on my skin for about 4 hours. I'm not gonna say 6, because, you know, if I say 6, then it's gonna be like that skin scent that, you know, every time you walk around, you're gonna have to put your fist up, literally like your fist up, to smell your wrist or the back of your hand. But this is a great scent for the fall. I believe this is also a great scent for cool weather like winter or even late spring. I don't think you can get away with these fragrances, honestly, in the hotter weathers, because it's so sweet. And you're definitely going to be having people have headaches and migraines because of how obnoxious it may be, because of the skin and because of your skin and the oils that you produce within the fragrance, and, you know, the chemical balance within fragrance and your skin oils. It will either project, or it would either kind of fade away. So, but majority of the time, for me personally, some of the sweet scents, they stick to my skin a little bit better than fresher scents. So I go with these scents more so than the fresher ones. And that's not to say that I don't like the fresher ones, but it's one of those where I just have to keep replying with those ones more than these ones. But once again, this is a good scent. Let's go on to the next one. So the next fragrance that I'm going to be talking to y'all about is Diesal Spirit of the Brave. Now, with this one, this is the least favorite out of the 3 that I'm going to be talking to y'all about. And the reason is because I'm not the biggest fan of the dry down. The opening I'm cool with, but the dry down, it just doesn't hit my nose. And once again, everyone's smell palette and everyone's taste in fragrances are different. You know, and I just think that I'm gonna get some wear out of this just off the strength because I paid for the fragrance. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use majority of it, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna finish it, but this is something I can definitely see myself rocking in the colder weather. So I'm gonna break the notes down for this fragrance right here, and the notes are gotta grab the note card. So galbanum, bergamot, cypress, fir, and lathanum. So for me, I smell that fir and like this super dry. It's like a dry chocolate. Like honestly, it's like a chocolate that has been in the freezer, and that the coldness from the freezer, the atmosphere on how the I don't know, I don't live in the freezer, so but if you have ever put chocolate in the freezer and you took it out and you have that scent, it's like a dry chocolate. It's not the fresh out of the factory chocolate. So this is what that definitely smells like. This is something that you can rock in the colder weathers, which I mentioned. But you can, if you want to be a rebel, you can do it whenever you want to. You know, this and all of the scents that I'm gonna be reviewing on this channel, it's up to you on whether or not that you will want to wear it around where you're at. But you just have to be mindful of who's around you. Okay. But this is, once again, this is not my favorite out of the three, but definitely a good grab if you would like to just have something to wear to grab people's attention. On to the next. With this scent that I'm about to reference to y'all, are y'all ready for me to reference and review this scent? Are y'all really ready? Y'all gotta show me y'all ready. So with this scent right here, Only the Brave Street is a banger to me. But I think through reviews, I think through just reviews off of when I wear it and getting compliments from people outside and having this scent bubble or in this sea ice trail that I'm walking by certain people, I'm getting good compliments, man. Like I said before, like I'm more of a my cologne and the fragrances that I like and I gravitate towards more are on the sweeter side because they sit close to my skin, but they project a lot more, especially when, you know, the oils of my skin and the heat, you know, gets involved, where it's just like, oh man, like this dude smells amazing. So bring up my handy dandy note card, and this fragrance came out in 2018. So what this fragrance in the bottle has for the notes are, you have the apple. Once again, like I said, you can't get rid of the apple. The apple is there. The apple don't fall far from the tree. That's a tongue twister, but I got it out of me. So you have bergamot, licorice, amberwood, and cedar. So that licorice is definitely at the end, like that dry down. You can definitely smell this licorice type of vibe. And the cedar jumps into the mix as well, giving it a little, you know, tango dance a little bit. And then they say that it has this nice little sillage of vanilla and patchouli. You get a little bit of that patchouli and not so much vanilla, but the vanilla is very faint. But once again, that apple and the cedar work really well in this fragrance, and this is something that I wear in the cold weathers as well as the late springs, as with all of these other ones. I keep repeating it because I want to make sure that y'all know when to wear it and not trying to have anybody like breathing down your neck saying this is too loud, you know, this is too much. You just want to be generous around the people that might have sensitive noses. Okay, but this one right here, like I said to you before, this is like date night. This is like chill night. This is night, you know, like, so I'm just saying this right here just brings back so many memories of my whole collection of fragrances and the beginning of this thing that I'm doing right now. And I'm just very happy that I purchased this for the second time, because like I told y'all before, like I had bought this bottle already. So yeah, so those are all of the fragrances, and I would rate each one. Let's see, we're gonna start from the tattoo. I would rate the tattoo a 7.5. I would rate the the Spirit of the Brave. I almost lost my train of thought. Spirit of the Brave. I would rate this one like a solid 7. I'm not gonna get it a 7.5, maybe a 6.5. This is still a good fragrance. Once again, my least favorite. This one I'm giving a 9. Only the Brave Street. Oh man, I might wear this tomorrow, to be honest, when I go into work. So any of my coworkers that are watching this right now, if you smell that scent trail, this is what you're smelling right here. This is the juice. This is the concoction that's in here. So those are my reviews on these 3 fragrances. Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to people that want to get into this fragrance world and want to smell good.